You know, when people talk about cheesy DJs to me, and honestly, they ain't DJs that are saying this stuff, it's other people. The one thing that continues to show up every time they talk about it as a thing that happens all the time is that these DJs are showing up at the events doing a show that they're really good at. In other words, they show up with their act. They show up with the way they play music, they show up with the way they say stuff, the jokes that they tell, the music that they play, the lights that they blink. They came and they showed you a show. They showed you what they could do, okay? And that's where that comes from. These people seeing you show up and it looks like you're there because you're cool, because you're trying to look a certain way, you're trying to be looked on as good, or you're hoping for approval. I mean, one of the reasons that we get into this in the first place, actors and DJs and performers, it's a cry for help. It's all about, we want approval, of course, and that's why we have an act. That's why we want applause. That's why we want people to cheer when we play a song. But when our audiences see that, that's what they see as the cheesy. Okay, that's the square peg in the round hole. You're just not fitting in. You're just throwing at the room the spaghetti that is you, and you're hoping that it's going to stick to the wall and not fall down. And they're like, oh my gosh, man, we need to stop it already. Okay? And because of what I just said, though, there's one small tweak you could do that would have you not be seen as cheesy and not have to be really good at what you do, which is don't show up for anybody but you. Or rather, I said that wrong. See how hard it is? We aren't even created that way. We aren't even wired that way. We're wired to show up and show off. Okay? What I'm saying is show up for them. Use all of those skills and tools and that show off that you have to be able to be sure they have a good day, that they have a great day. I mean, really, not just in the marketing we say, but really, you're really going to do that. You're going to do whatever it takes to make their day amazing from their perspective, and that's hardly ever what you think it's going to be. So there's ways you can practice this, because you shouldn't just show up and try this at an event. You should try this in your life. I mean, honestly, when was the last time you did something for somebody else for no reason at all? You bought them a coffee, or you wrote them a note, or you gave a gift, or you even held a door open for somebody, or gave someone, a stranger, a smile. Okay? Showed up in your life to be sure that everyone around your life is better because you're there. They had a better day. You went out of your way to sacrifice who you are a little bit for them. That your life is really not about you. Your life is about them. This is a practice in your life that could change things for you in a huge way, much less your business. Are you there really for them? We all say that we do, and we all say that we are. But if you start looking at it and start recognizing each thing that you do, start wondering, well, did I do that because I wanted to feel cool? Or I wanted to look a certain way? Or I wanted to be right? Or I wanted people to smile at me? Or did I give that to that person because that's what they wanted? Are you living for you? Or are you living for others? This kind of recognition of your life can change a lot of things for you. What do you think of this? Do you do this now? Do you struggle with this? Are you great at it? Are you practicing it? Because it really is a practice. Tell me what you think in the notes below, or send me an email, bill@billherman.com. Otherwise, I'll see you next Thursday on Creative License with Bill Herman. Bye.